Elon Musk increased the transparency of location information on the X platform. This small move revealed the background of a huge hidden digital world. Were these accounts really speaking from the places they claimed? Or have we been shown a fake map for a long time? Here's the everything. What is the perception engineering laboratory? What is produced there? Who serves it? And who is being targeted? This is no longer a simple social media influence activity. It has become an organized psychological warfare tool, financed with massive budgets and targeting the future of nations. This system works very easily, like calling yellow white. You don't hit people yourself, but make others hit them. You don't kill, but make others kill. Your duty is only to feed the sources. Financial numbers show the cost of this digital show of power and signatures of the states behind it. Please attention, it is not an intelligence bulletin, it's a cost report. International finance. Reports reveal the shocking scale of global financing behind this digital war. For example, the budget Israel allocated in just 1 year for international influence and propaganda proves that a state-level cyber army is being funded. This huge budget clearly shows where the perception engineering laboratory gets its sources. Here are the official operations Israel carries out through social media platforms and influencers. 145 million. Israel's main budget for propaganda campaigns carried out through artificial intelligence systems and global influencers. 45 million. Payment to digital platforms like Google and YouTube for publishing propaganda and advertising content. 45 million. Dark money allocated to hide the famine in Gaza through digital propaganda. 3 million. Israel's spending on X, formerly Twitter, for influence and advertising. 2.1 million. Spending on networks like Outbrain, Teats for propaganda and promotional content. 900,000 specific campaign budget for producing content through US influencers. $7,000, the highest fee paid to an American influencer for a single post supporting Israel. These shocking financial numbers prove that these digital militias are not a hobby, they are government projects. There is no exact information yet about the cost of foreign accounts involved in Turkey's domestic politics, but there is a definite and clear evidence that they come from the same sources. The biggest clue is the use of same words, similar images with slightly different angles, and identical patterns. This shows everything. FETO accounts that appear to be opposition, form-based accounts that appear to CHP affiliated, and these accounts that are staunchly Kemalist but whose posts only question the actions of state cast doubt on society's minds. Almost all of these accounts are driven by external influences, making posts, criticism, and accusation based on current events. Specifically, 30% are directly linked to National Intelligence Agency and terrorist organizations affiliates. Strangely, only 2% are Israel-based, but even accounts from other countries share the same trait. They praise Israel and present it as a legitimate state. Yes, curtain has fallen. The accounts funded for perception operations in our region are mostly pro-Israel, PKK-linked, FETO-linked, or fake Kemalist accounts. There are also radical religious accounts among them. A popular example is accounts trying to claim that Kurds and Israelis are relatives. They use AI-generative images of Israeli and Kurdistan flags add music, and use of cultural themes to manipulate Kurdish audiences. They plan to convince the Kurdish people by showing and explaining similar cultures. Because it's nearly impossible to convert Kurds who hold strong religious belief, they upload content and share videos featuring cultural customs and traditions. One account wrote Kurdistan as its location, but after X new location feature, it was shown to be based in Denmark, and it had changed its name 4 times. According to the information obtained from the deep web, this account used to support iron-backed groups that fought Kurds in the past. Now, the same account defends Kurds and claims they are brothers with Israel. Now, let's return to topic. X opened the location records and fake maps fell in front of us, the tracks of digital intelligence. Recently, an important truth has become clear. Some social media accounts do not only post content, they build a narrative and slowly shape people's psychology. They aim to change the thoughts and lifestyles of the public. So I hear you asking, for whom is it relevant? A harmless life for them until you transform your lives. There are a few striking commonalities, especially among accounts producing pro-Israel content. Our work has previously exposed the connection between some accounts, their joint and coordinated efforts as TV Turknet, and they were being monitored by some Israeli accounts. We informed the prosecutor's office about the matter and informed them that it needed to be pursued. However, the prosecutor's office decided not to prosecute, and today this account turns out to be based in the US. Those in know would never have expected it, and they could have been wrong. These accounts use the same visual language and similar word choices, acting in coordination through synchronized posting hours. They were already on our radar and monitored by some editors are on our team. Sudden spikes in followers, instantly viral posts receiving hundreds of likes and comments within minutes, creating the illusion of popularity, had not escaped our attention. There is always a greater mind behind every strategy, and today they were all exposed one by one like falling leaves. Although these accounts appear to be ordinary individual profiles, we had strong suspicions that a more organized structure existed behind them. So, despite a long process, they were monitored daily and weekly in our frequently used tracking tab. Today, it has been confirmed that all of these accounts were operated by members of certain organizations and foreign intelligence services. These accounts don't just comment, they set the agenda, they shape the direction of discussions, they shape the emotional landscape of individuals and societies. They pull you into arguments you don't want to be part of and force you to take sides. The result: insults, hostility, endless conflict, and eventually you become the role assigned to you. You are either the target or searching for one. So, how does this system operate? First, a crisis topic is pushed forward. Then, thousands of accounts use the same language. Next, comes the spread of suspicion, fear, or support, creating a manufactured sense of belonging or opposition. Then make people assign themselves missions, responsibilities, and roles that never existed, causing them to write in favor or against a situation. That's the goal, isn't it? Social media is a simply tool for them, used to inflame societies, create enemies, and produce passionate factions. Is this propaganda or digital strategy of modern age? At this point, we put Israel-linked accounts under the microscope because these profiles don't just defend, they construct a perception of power, technological supremacy, military capability, intelligence dominance. Were these coincidences, Of course not. They are deliberate components of psychological warfare, a puzzle where each piece has a purpose. Ayşegül Akyüz from the TV Turk Verilab team told us the following. Wars are no longer fought only on the ground. They are won in the mind. And social media, it is the most powerful weapon of this war. Israel-centered digital networks are considered one of the most striking examples in the world. Disciplined, coordinated, organized, and undefeatable army with endless numbers. Social media is never a place where you appear as you are, rather. It is where you appear as you want to be, and where you see what you wish to see. Not everything is said openly, your secrets remain with you, but much is felt. You are guided with subtle manipulations you cannot detect. At some point, you began to advocate something or oppose something simply because you have become familiar with a narrative. Now, here's the real question. Are these accounts only posting content or are they digital architects of global perception? Data has emerged showing that many accounts that appeared to be speaking with one voice for years were actually operated from entirely different regions of the world. From accounts collecting money claiming to be in Gaza to those taking photos with prosecutors and judge and threatening people by calling them my uncle or my relative, to those claiming to be close friends or family members of celebrities, all used as tools to hide things in this country. Some even collected money in the name of Gaza by posing as officials from the presidential complex. For some, social media is a threat, for others, a shield, and for others, a hunting place for hunters. After the location data was exposed, some accounts immediately shut down. Many changed their locations. With the new location update on X, it was revealed that official account of US Department of Homeland Security established after 9/11 was being operated from Israel. After the news broke, the location feature was removed for institutions. Yes, the curtain is no longer closed. So, who are the accounts influencing millions? How do they operate? How do they coordinate? Similarly, this was the biggest reason and convenience for the proliferation of organizations in the Middle East. Today, Palestine and its offshoots are labeled as terrorist organizations on many social media and accounts are banned. Yet, an organization like ISIS was announcing all its posts with hashtags. These videos were appearing on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, even for those with no prior knowledge of subject or geography, and people were forced to watch them. It's like a first teaching. We know that you, our esteemed viewers, have wisdom and experience to distinguish between their actions and the actions and statements of Palestinians, and we leave it to you, your conscience. ISIS actions have always benefited Israelis because they didn't fire a single bullet, not a single stone at them. Their shouts and slogans were hype, saying the target is Jerusalem. Some national channels were broadcasting full videos of ISIS actions blurred out. It was as if they were the organization's press and media outlet responsible for information, not the national channel. They were central. Their rhetoric and action take were in line with the current global political climate because the world wanted anyone with this mindset to leave and disappear. Then a hand rose and a voice said enough. We will never tire of saying and reminding everyone. You don't see where the arrow goes when you look at the shooter. Perceptions don't just direct the masses, they also kill or cause them to be killed. If there truly is such a thing as justice on this earth, and one day it comes, tell it all your secrets. For more videos, please don't forget to subscribe to our channel and activate notifications. One person can use two different accounts to spark a debate. People then naturally jump in, expressing their ideas, anger, or support, and suddenly find themselves in the center of stage. This is the play. On a global scale, when a country, region, company, or political leader is targeted, then manipulated, a specific public perception is created. To rinse someone or elevate them, that is fully in their hands. The one who lies best and convinces the most always wins. Then comes division, internal conflict fueled by videos, images, and text. The next stage is real operations, as we see now in Venezuela and as happened in Iraq, Russia, in Turkey in the past. The great unraveling on X. Once again we were shown the gap between what is visible and what is real. Think about it. You are sitting at home, typing a message on your phone. You couldn't reach this many people even if you screamed. This is the power of the bullet fired from the most effective weapon. Your message passes through hundreds of miles. Remember, you may not be as strong as an army, but you can appear to be. Where does reality end? Or where does perception begin? Everything is so tangled, like drawing a pattern in the dark. The choice is yours. Every patient is their own doctor. Data has begun to circulate showing that thousands of accounts producing pro Israel content are being intensively managed from unexpected countries. This is just one example of how Ukraine Russia war was fueled, and why and how two Slavic nations were pitted against each other. This war originated on the internet or through social media? No, but it fueled rabid nationalist music and separatist rhetoric and slogans. Think of it like war between us and Azerbaijan. It is impossible here, but it happened and continues to happen just a stone's throw away. This is a message that reveals how we are being manipulated. For example, Google AdSense has made an official decision and sent its member an email and sticky message. We are informing that earning money from content that condones or denies the Ukraine war has been suspended. Claims that hold victims responsible for their experiences or target them in similar ways. Example claims that Ukraine committed genocide or deliberately attacked its own citizens are subject to this suspension process. Content covered is not limited to this. Did you see? You will say what we call war, you must call war. And what we call peace, you must call peace, or we won't pay you. And you inevitably accept this as war.